Hi folks, Rod Pierce here with Gutterman Gutters in Toledo, Ohio. We'd like to welcome you, and as I mentioned, this week we're going to be talking about the various types of gutter protection available to you as the consumer. One that seems to be very, very popular, and again, we all have our favors and reasons why, etc., is what is called the helmet, or possibly the cover or hood, as some people call it. We're talking about products much like this, which this is gutter helmet, for example. You have other products that are very similar, which have, if you'll look at it, they kind of like curve or the reverse curve technology. We're going to go through that in just a moment. So let's talk about that. The reverse curve technology, let's start with this. What's the primary reason for your gutters? It's to catch the water, it comes off your roof, into the gutters themselves, or eaves troughs if you're from Canada. Go down the downspout and get thrown away from the house, again, to protect your foundation, because water always wins. Too much water there can possibly cause you a leaky basement, can cause mold buildup inside your home, and also, of course, can cause the foundation to get washed away, erode, and all of a sudden your house collapse in. So we don't want that. So what we want to do is protect your gutters to keep debris out. Here are your gutters. We want to keep the debris out of the gutter. So the idea behind these, let's start with a smaller one. This is just a very similar reverse curve, is it goes ahead up underneath your roof shingle. You might see this line here which shows where do we get these from. Houses of which we've removed it from, but the shingle goes right over the edge, and then this goes down to the gutter, much like this. There's about a 3/8 inch slit. The water is supposed to go right down by surface tension, roll right into that gutter in a perfect world. Now, as we know, it's not a perfect world. But here's another. Gutter helmet design came on, we know of gutter helmet probably about 60 years in business, if not more. The design originated about let's just say a very early 1900s. The idea, once again, same thing, about a 3/8 inch slit to your gutter. The water's to go in what's called surface tension or water adhesion or reverse curve technology to flow straight down this and roll right into the gutter. Now, not only does water, little tiny things like leaves, roofing shingle, like the aggregate, the sand, smaller particles, a little bit of like possibly acorns, etc., that can go too. So now, they say never have to clean your gutters again, but at the same token, again, things can roll into that space. And the other idea, take a look at a side view. Underneath, it'd be a beautiful place for bees, hornets, wasps, and even birds to make their nests, and they just get there and they're protected from weather, etc. You'd be surprised. No, you wouldn't. We get at least 2 of those in every single application we find this when we're doing gutter cleaning, or by chance gutter, again, protection to be put on to replace it. What this has done, attaches to your roof. You'll see tar lines here. On the back, we've kind of covered it to protect it. Many times they tack it into your roof, which you will even see on this product. There's a hole here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a hole where they had it tacked into the roof, which now you're putting holes into your roof. Your primary way to keep away from the water in your home. This one's called waterfall. And basically, as you look on the side view, the water rolls down and curves into here, rolls down, curves into here, rolls down, curves into here. It creates a waterfall effect. Underneath, however, you'll see that there's about every other inch where water can actually go in, and also the smaller debris can go in. Now in time, if that clogs up, suddenly the water just runs right off your gutters. Right over the gutter hood, or the gutter cover, or the gutter helmet, or the gutter, again, protection that you paid good money for. You want to make sure to protect your foundation, keep that water. Here's the other thing. Depending upon the pitch, the slope of your roof, we'll do this real quickly. If it's at a lower pitch, the water goes nice and perfect right down here. If it goes at a higher pitch, like a 12-12 as they call it, 14-12 like a steeple, 10-12, non-walkable roof, suddenly the water goes like a downhill skier. To give you an example of that, I brought this as a little sample. Let's picture this coffee mug, the top of it like your roof. It's a flat roof. I'm going to fill this up as high as I can. And on a flat roof, of course, water would just sit stationary on the very top. The moment that I tilt it just a little bit, like a 12-12, or sorry, pardon me, a 2-12, 3-12, or 4-12 pitch, you'll notice the water adheres, surface tension, it goes right where the water's supposed to go. But the moment I go a little bit more of an arc, where does it go? Right over the gutter. Down to your foundation. Kind of defeats the purpose of having gutter protection. And there's actually one of these companies, I won't say which, in their warranty it says, with such and such gutter protection, we do not warrant against water overflowing in the area of which the gutter protection was installed. Hold on. Why do we have gutters? To catch the water, go down to the downspout and throw it out away from the foundation. Meanwhile, they're saying chances are it may happen with this product, and if it does, we don't cover, because again, we don't cover water flow overflow where this has been installed. So again, good product, good idea. I tend to say bad execution. From us to you, it's Rod with Gutterman Gutters. Don't forget, give us a call. We'll be happy to talk to you more about other products as well coming up in the next couple of days. Our number is 419-496-8950. Once again, that is 496, get so excited, 496-8950. Or you can just call 844-3-GUTTER. Maybe you're somebody needing a toll-free number. Also, check us out on the web at guttermangutters.com. Good night, God bless, we'll see you later. From Gutterman Gutters to you, our heroes wear dog tags. Have a great day.